Go.
Hi, I'm going to do some channeling. That means I allow energy to pass through me. It turns into vibration in my throat, and it becomes a message. In this case, we're in a group setting. It's going to be an energetic exchange for the people here. There will be some storyline that draws them all together usually, and some sort of healing occurs or some information for everyone. And these people are representing humanity as a whole. There's a crow outside. And the crow also is part of humanity. So we'll just see what happens. And if you like the videos, press subscribe. Okay, so we have some bell ringers. They're going to ring the bell, and then I'll channel. So go ahead, guys. This ringing together of an energetic note that is played on an instrument created by evolved humans who wish to share their knowledge, their energy with the world. Because these devices that you have are created for such a notion, and your intention, your energetic intention of it is love truly, but it is care and concern for humanity, comes together in this way. You are joined together not only with those that are here, but with those who have created the ball, and for those who the energy goes out to. So each time you do this process of creating energy, you are contributing to the healing of the world. So these are not, these notes are not unintentional. They're not to be taken lightly. They are actually making a difference in your world. And what we mean by this is that vibration, the vibration that comes from your energy, joining other energy and this musical note, is heightened and goes forward to raise the vibration of others who are unable to do so themselves. So there are many humans who are in a very low place energetically, where they are living in fear, anxiety, and they believe that is their entire human experience. So they stay low and fearful for their entire lives. They have no access to this sort of sharing of energy, raising of vibration. So each time you do so, as a human, now that we have explained this to you, now each time you do it, you will come to understand you are part of the great healing process that is occurring on your earth. For truly, there are more and more humans who are sending energy forth into the world. And you are a small sampling of those who are concerned with not just raising your own vibration, which clears you out energetically, but to heal others as well. So you have moved beyond being concerned for yourself. Now, of course, it's most important, of course, we have said that already, to be in alignment yourself. But if you come to these balls or these energetic groups of humans and you're out of alignment, you will get into alignment by the sheer vibration and energy that's going around and round and round. For the group balances one another out. So when you come together in groups, you do not need to show up completely. If you're alone, you need to show up completely. And this is done by getting in a a direct exchange with the universe of love. So if you're alone, you must do it by yourself. You must find your connection with something outside of yourself that's bigger, that cares for humanity, that knows all things. You must do that alone. But when you're in these groups, you have a easier time of it, for you can come as you are. You can come a little bit damaged, a little bit fearful, quite excited, whatever it is, and the group energy levels you out. This is important to understand. Is there more clarification needed for this? We have a curious human involved here that is not quite understanding what's happening with this way of speaking. Is it, are we able to communicate with you in a more clear and concise way that you are able to understand? For if you are able to understand, those you represent are able to understand. We often speak in a way as if you have been involved with this energetic exchange for much time. But if it's your first time showing up and you don't know what in the world's going on here, it sounds weird. It sounds airy-fairy. It's what is happening in this world, this kind of thing. So you are representing a newcomer to this energetic exchange. So if we were to ask you, do you understand what we are speaking of? Would you be able to say yes? Or would you be able to ask a more precise question in response to the information we have given? We are speaking to the newcomer.
I think I understand what's going on for the most part.
You understand that you are made of energy yourself?
Yeah.
You understand that your energy affects others?
Yes, definitely.
You understand you may raise the vibration of other humans, even though you don't know who they are or where they exist.
I didn't know that, but I can see that and understand that.
So this is done when it goes beyond you. As if you are ringing the notes that you are participating in. When you hit it, you hear the vibration go further, 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 further. But you don't know where it's going. But you don't mind it going out either, because you believe it's something positive and uplifting, this note that you're ringing. So you are allowing this note to go out to others. You don't contain it. Or it is, you are unable to, well, you can contain it. If you put your hands on it, hide it under the pillow or something like this, you can contain energy in this very direct way. But if you have already started the process of energy going forth, it goes on its own accord. So each time that you yourself share love with another human, it goes beyond them, because it's a very, very high, clear vibration to share unconditional love with another human. So as you have experienced energy coming at you, it goes through you and beyond you. Have you ever experienced this, where someone's emotions overwhelm you and you feel them washing over you and go beyond?
Yeah.
So it's going beyond to others who are calling out for it. So it's absolutely fine for you to allow energy to pass through that is it's too much or it's not really what you want, because there are others calling for it. So there are others around who say, I don't believe there's anything out in the universe that cares for me. There are many, many humans who say this. And they say, why don't you prove it? So these are the humans who are calling energy to them. Sometimes you just get in the middle of it. It's not yours to be had. It is for them. So sometimes this energy that passes through you goes to those who call for it. Sometimes your energy that goes to others, they find it overwhelming, it goes to them. Sometimes you alone may put the energy out when you have a moment of time where you are clear and you wish to feel energy and play with it a little. You may push it out to the far reaches of the earth. So you are familiar with many humans. This you are familiar with. There are many humans who feel they are in a hopeless situation? You know of these? Do you know of humans who are in a hopeless place?
Yeah, I think I could probably think of somebody.
And not just one human, it could be masses of human or groups of humans
Yeah.
or families, all of these. So it's possible for you to raise their vibration by this way that we have mentioned. And in doing so, they are able to have hope for a moment. And that's all they wish for. They don't expect high love energy and connection to the universe. All they're asking for is a tiny drop of hope so they may continue for one more day or one more hour. This is the human condition. And those of you who are aware of energy, it is your role to allow it to pass through you to them. Do you have any questions for this discussion?
No, not at the moment.
You are representing humans who are coming across this energy for the first time. But you are not in this exchange accidentally. You have found a certain series of circumstances that have brought you to this moment and joined within the group that is here to exchange energy and to evolve while you are together. So you are not here accidentally, neither are the others. This is important to understand about life, that there are truly no accidents, that there are really no coincidences. You come up against something interesting and you say yes or no. If you say yes, here you are. If you say no, you go off and perhaps there's some other coincidence or somewhere else. But as you show up following one step and one step and one step, and here you are. Life is lived this way. One step, show up, say yes, stay here, or go here, or stay put, or move forward, here, there, go forward. One step at a time, you move through a life. But you have found your life at this moment in this place. So welcome to this energetic group that is evolving as one.
Thank you.
Are you familiar with Namaste? May we do this with you?
Yes. Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Where shall we go from here?
Aaron, I would ask a question, just following on the discussion of sending energy out. How often should this exercise be done in order to be effective?
Each human, as you come into a place where you are so full of love, hope, when you're smiling, and you are absolutely full of something positive, then you may share it with others. First, you must be overwhelmed yourself. For you are allowing love energy to pass into you and out of you. And when it passes into you, you are altered. You might giggle or smile or just some random event like this. All of a sudden, your heart's beating. You feel you want to skip or something. Then you are being filled, or you are filled with love energy, and then you may push it out to the others. Only by thinking of love, or even by your actual smiling, laughter, it sends the energy forward. You don't have to really think about it all the time, because truly, when you are changed, when love energy is passing through you, you are changed now into a different human being. You are a human being who is allows love to pass through you everywhere, every moment, every chance. So it's not as if you must say it's a certain time, now it's time, I must do this, allow love energy to pass through me. You become love energy. You become energy confined within a human body. But yet it's something larger within you that it's as if it's going to explode if you try to keep it in. And it comes out naturally and easily. As you spend time in this alignment, as you spend time connecting with whatever you believe it to be that's higher and more wondrous than you are, as you spend time in this sort of notion of seeing love and beauty all around you in nature and with other humans that you adore, when all of these things happen, you become love encased in a human body. So you naturally allow this energy naturally flows from you. Do you understand what we mean?
I think so. I guess you don't always experience that same consistent emotion. It might be a short-lived thing, but most of the day is different emotions occurring.
Yes. When you are feeling uplifted and joyful, when you're looking at a little bird flying by, you're sending love out to the world. So the more often you notice something, the more often you put yourself in the possibility of coming across something wondrous or beautiful. Many times in nature or around other humans, there's a chance you're going to come across love and beauty as all through the day. So as this happens and you notice, oh, that's a lovely thing that happened. This is a beautiful moment. Just a moment like this. Perhaps that's might be all you have for the whole day, but eventually there'll be more and more of these beautiful moments. As you allow this, then it goes forth because you have now brought some joy, love to the world. You are perhaps speaking of humans sitting at a certain time and space and intentionally focusing on love energy. That's a bit of a different situation. That is an organized event. And certainly that works as well because it's you decide at a time and a place for all of the love to go at one time, and it's escalated. But you yourself, each human being on the earth, may do this a few moments a day. And this is far easier than arranging a time and a space, and we're going to raise the love energy and all of that. This is something easily done by all humans. Is that understandable?
Yes, I understand that. Yeah. So we've had people come to these groups and then not continue to attend. So we have a constant turnover of different people attending. What is that something intentional, or is that? I guess
we may explain this again by the same notion where you live your life moment by moment. So when you're standing here in this moment, you are given several opportunities, and you choose one. You choose one, and then you follow that path, and you get a few feet ahead, and you have this more opportunities, and you choose one, and you go ahead, and then you have more opportunities, and you choose one. So you never truly know what humans are going to choose. The first level, the second, the third. They might change their mind and come all the way back to the beginning. This is the most important thing in human time, for there to be free will. So you never ever know what humans will do. It is the wondrous event of humans. It is why humans are so adored. You're carefree, frivolous humans who experience all kinds of emotions, but yet show up day after day to try to live a life. And when you become, when you notice, as we discuss this more, humans, those involved here, start to notice, oh, I stood here and I had 3 options and I chose that one. I wonder what would have happened if I'd been to the other 2. They start to notice things like this. You, all of the humans here start to notice, those were the other options for me. And you become more aware of life. You become more aware of which one you choose. And it doesn't really matter if you choose which one, but you are becoming aware that you are creating a life and you have free will. You start to notice the life you live, and all of a sudden you own it. It's your life. You're not a victim of any circumstance at all anymore. I had lots of options. I chose that one. Perhaps the next time I won't, and I'll move forward like this. So this group energy comes together as it will. It's very important for all involved here to have complete free will, including the host, to come, not come, find out you want to do something else, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The point is that you have a choice. That's the actual point. It doesn't matter which choice you make. The point is that you have a life and free will to live it the way you wish to. You are not puppets being moved around. It's your life to choose. And that must be the same situation with this energetic exchange. It must be chosen freely. Come if you wish, don't come if you don't want to. It is all about this free will. How's that for your answer?
Yes, very good. Thank you. It seemed important for me to continue to do this. So that gives me some explanation.
Do you understand why it is you are involved in this energetic exchange?
Other than circumstance, not specifically, no.
You have been brought to bring your open-hearted human self as a role model for others. You are representing a sector of humanity. Now that sounds very logical, which you are, and very precise, but you are representing humans who are like you. There are other humans like you who will not find themselves in such a place as this because it's too quirky. It's too weird. But you are not afraid of this, for you have had a certain crisis of lifestyle and thinking that has brought you to a weird place. And you're starting to become comfortable with it. As you become comfortable with it, you are representing others who themselves are not, but are certainly curious about you. And they will watch you and say, what is different about you? And you will share what is different with you. Each human that shows up here is representing a group of humans. But yours particularly will be watching you because you're out of your comfort zone in this arena. And you associate with others who are far out of this arena as well. But inside every human being is the same amount of and the same space of love energy that you exist in when you're not in human form. So when you're not here, you look different. You're just love energy, as are all the others. And there's a part of each human that remembers this. There's a part of you connected to all humans, no matter what they look like or how they act. It's a part of you that's identical. And that's the part that others are drawn to. They are drawn to something they can't even name. That there's something within them that's exactly like you, but you look different and you act different. And this is what it is. This is the answer. You're all love energy. You're divine. You're soul. You're one. There's many, many words for this. We do not ever, we try to be loose with the wording of this so more humans can put their own words in. But there are others like you who are watching you. And that is why you are compelled to be here. Because you are one of those humans that wishes to lead others. So you are standing forth the first one to make it, to show the others that it's safe to get in the water, you would say?
Yes. Are they consciously aware of this, or is this something that happens at an energetic level for them?
Oh, there are some. We are speaking of many different humans, and they don't all know you by your life today. They see you in this form, in this format. So they don't really know who you are, but they know who you are by the look of you and the way you speak. They know they're like you in that way, and they'll be curious to say, what happens to that fella? Stuff like that. So not all of them are exactly know who you are, but they know that there's something about you that resembles them.
Very
That's
good.
for you?
Yes, thank you. Very good.
Let's do namaste together.
Please.
Namaste.
Stay.
Hi, Erin. I have a question for you.
We love questions, don't you know? Because humans are curious beings, and they ask questions they already know the answer to. So let us hear what you know already.
You mentioned mass healing on the planet, and I'm kind of worried about Gaia. Can you give me some information about that?
Do you speak of the earth that you reside on?
Yes.
And you are worried for a gift from the universe that is love itself, and you are a very small human, and yet you worry for something majestic that is all powerful. So we have changed the wording, obviously, in your question, so you may understand that it is sweet for you to worry about something as omnipotent and eternal as your earth that you stand on. So, having put it in that way, there is a great connection between the universe of love and the earth. It is a representation of the universe of love, but it is physical. In the universe of love, energy, the place where you go when you're not inhuman, is not physical. So your very earth that you stand on, walk through, drive over, park on, build things on, is love as well. It is eternal. It has existed through all time. It will exist after you have finished your time on it, because it is the essence of all things. This is a huge, we're going to try to put this in some language you may understand it, but it is a huge physical encompassing. It is a mass imagining of the universe for mankind. It's a playground for mankind that the universe has imagined. So when you speak of something as small as you call your earth, it is not that at all vibrationally. It is huge. It is an idea. It is a thought. It is energy. It is movement. It is the grandest ideas for mankind. It is a gift for you to experiment with, for you to live on, for you to find your way through. So you must come to understand that although it looks like a tree and grass, it isn't. It's energy. It's a gift, a thought, an imagining. It's difficult to put this in words, but it's far beyond a human life, and humans will never destroy a gift, a thought, a vision. It is impossible for a mere human to affect, there's no real word for this, what your earth is. It is far more than what you see. It has been created for you, and it has been created by you in a way because you yourselves are universal love. For there's a part of you that is one with the universe, one with the earth. So your earth is you. You are the earth. The universe of love is you, and you are the universe of love. You cannot destroy yourself, for you are thought as well. You are energy. You may live without a physical body. Is that more confusing? That sounds so, is that understandable in any way for a human? It's far beyond human thoughts.
It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Yes. All right, that is good. It is amazing. If any other humans understand what it is we have spoken of, it will be a miracle. But it is wonderful that you have come to understand that you are all one. The earth, the energy, the love, the humans, non-physical, the universe, the earth. You are all one. Do you have anything else you wish to speak of?
No,
Other than the entire universe.
that's enough for tonight. Thank you.
Let us do namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Are there others who wish to speak?
Hi, Erin.
Hmm.
I have a few questions, but I don't know what we'll get to. I heard you tonight saying now is the most important time to have free will. Can you expand on that a little?
We mean now is an important time for you to notice you have free will. Thank you for precisely changing our wording. It is always important for mankind to understand you have free will. Every single human, every single life you have, it's important for you to understand that it is of your choosing. So we do not mean a specific time at all. We mean all of the time. But the time of your life that is here, it's time for you to notice, oh yes, I chose that. Oh, that was me, that was me, that was me. This creates a much more peaceful existence for you. For you are not fighting against, well, they made me do that, I can't help it. All of the energy then goes outward instead of maintaining the energy yourself. As you start to notice that you choose things and you have a life of free will, you become empowered yourself and strong and connected, and you stand up straighter, you connect with energy, and it passes through you more easily as you come to understand what a divine human you are and what the amount of free will, how valuable this is to humans, and how important it is for you to have this free will. For that was part of your deal coming into human life. Come into human life to allow love energy to pass through you, but also to have the experience where you choose all the way along from the beginning to the end. Is that explained?
Yes, thank you. That was wonderful. I also wanted to ask, I know recently, and I'm not going to be able to use your words all that well at the moment, but how the earth calls out to the universe for what it needs, say rain or things like that. Can humans help escalate that call out? Can we play a role in that at all?
It is how are we going to say this without insulting you? For you are human as the others are. You are very small in the realm of this existence. And when we speak of earth calls to the universe, universe also calls to the earth, universe to the earth, earth to the universe, for it is all one. The same as one human calls to another, to the universe, to the earth. Humans are in this circle as well. So truly, it is all one experience. For if you are thirsty, you wish to have water. You naturally understand you wish to have water. The universe wishes you to have water, and the earth wishes you to have water, because you're all one. This is a little bit more precise explanation of this. When you are one, you understand the needs of the whole, and they are the most important. So the needs of the whole are put before your individual needs. Even as we speak of something as large as the universe and your earth that you live on, they are also you as well. Now, this is quite an advanced way of thinking, but as you dissolve, you can feel sometimes that you are inside of a tree or inside of a rock or the dirt. And these are physical manifestations of the universe of love. And it's more easily when you're in physical to relate to it. The mirror image of it is the universe of love and you in non-physical. It is a mirror image. So you have yourself in non-physical when you have no body and the universe of love on one side. You have the earth and the humans on the other. They are mirroring one another. Physical love, energetic love, non-physical. You are still all one. So as the needs of one are put forth first, the needs of all are met and the energy of all is raised up. So as you speak of one human making a difference, you are making yourself into a small human instead of the universe that you are. You are Mother Earth. You are Father Sky. You are the universe of love. You are an energetic being encased in a human body. So you may help by helping yourself. You can raise your energy and raise the energy of all the group, this miraculous large discussion we're having, just by being your highest self, by you noticing that you have free will, by you noticing a little bug that's crawling up the wall. All of these things are you being aware of your energetic self and taking your role, because at this moment you're a physical human. Right now you're not the physical earth, you're not the universe of love, and you're not non-physical. So you play your role and everyone else will play theirs, and together you will be one and you will evolve and your energy will be higher. As you become more conscious of what's going on around you, you automatically become less physical. You automatically become more energy, but you're still having the human experience because you have the body. As you become more energy, you'll notice the earth. You'll notice the love vibration that passes between strangers. You'll notice all of these things. You will see life with new eyes, with more advanced, not advanced, it's not a good word to use, with more elevated energy. Things break apart energetically until you're all one. Now that is a very, very big answer for quite a small question, but you are not as small as you think, and you're also smaller than you imagine. You do not affect the entire world yourself, but as your energy evolves and goes faster, then you become one with it and take your place amongst the human experience. You just take your place in it. Does that make it more confusing or less?
It made complete sense to me, but that's just me. I have one more question, but maybe I should wait.
You may
I
ask.
don't know. Oh, okay. Actually, the host wanted me to ask this as well. If I were to describe you to somebody, to a regular person, how would I describe you?
It is energy. So it is energy that has found its way through a human host. Energy finds its way to humans any way that it can. Perhaps the energy passes in a rainbow. Perhaps the energy passes through raindrops that fall on top of your head. Perhaps energy passes between a human who looks at you a certain way and sends you love, and all of a sudden you smile and you don't know why. Love energy finds its way to humans. And this is what, if you must describe it, it is love energy. These are the best words we have come up with that describe in human words what is happening here. And when love energy passes through a human vocal cord, such as this host, you are able to have energetic exchange with your vocal cords. This is not always the case. But in this situation, love energy passes through the vocal cords to you, and your vocal cords respond. and energetic exchange takes place. There's no difference between the energy that passes through this human, then passes through you, and back and forth and around it goes. It doesn't have anything to do with the host. They are not in any particular state of mind or anything. They are allowing love energy to pass through. And that takes a certain amount of willingness for humans to be of service to mankind, and for the human to be less attached to who they are. The less attached you are to who you are, what you look like, and how you move through the world, the more open you are to receive energy. For you are an open vessel. That is the role of the host. So, but if you are to explain us, it's very difficult, other than to say love energy passes through the vocal cords of a human and has an energetic exchange with other humans. How does that sound?
Sounds good. I don't know. I have a hard time explaining what you do.
It is ridiculous, yes?
Yeah, kind of.
And that is why there is very little. That is why this is held in a very loose manner. There must be some magic involved. Humans love magic. They love surprise. And there's a certain part of humans that are triggered with truth. And when that little movement begins inside and you don't know what's happening, but you see something magical, you want more of it. This is the magic that is involved here. Something's triggered, truth is triggered within you, and a recognizing in a fellow spirit with a body and some without. And that is what in this case we are speaking of. Something in humans and you recognize something very similar in this energetic exchange that seems a lot like you. Because when you're not in physical, you are the universe of love. You are energetic love. So really, you're seeing a reflection of yourself. And these are rememberings of things that you know. So when they resonate with people, they believe them. They say, for some reason, I just know that's absolutely true. And those are the humans that are involved in this energetic exchange. The ones who are very far from this place don't come near this at all. They'll say, this is just some weird fake show going on here. It's just like a television. They won't come anywhere near it. But the ones that are triggered with the familiarity will continue with the energetic exchange. But it always must be done of free will. Very important. So really what we're saying is we are magical. Let's just say that. It's magic. Come take a look and see if you like it or not. Come to the magic show, see if you can figure it out.
You got a magic wand.
See, you had better words yourself.
We need to get you a magic wand. Thank you.
All right, let us do namaste together.
Namaste.
Are we complete?
Yes.
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 All right. So we will have the beautiful music of humans sending love out to other humans by playing the notes from your magical balls, we will say.